Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Daft Detectorist. I can't see a thing. So we've not been out in ages, like months since we've had a proper day out. I know. We never filmed, we've not been filming in because we've not been finding anything. I've finally got my arse together and I'll have sworn, I need to bleep that out. I've got my button gear and I spent all night the other night fixing my settings on my DS one. So it's been annoying Eddie for a good 2 years nearly that I never ever changed my settings or put any settings into my DS. I just got it as it was and just go out with it. Eddie's now put the Jethro setting, which should be getting me a little deeper and help me with coins and stuff. So let's see.
We'll soon find out. We're 5 minutes away from our permission, so
Eddie drove past it. We would have been on it by now. You just can't get the pals these days.
no. Substandard.
Looking forward to it. I've got the code for the gate. It's a locked field that myself and Eddie have been given special access to. So let's see. See another side. I've only got about half battery, so I'll pick and choose my battles today. So we've been out for about 15 minutes. I'm trying to get used to these settings. It's the Jethro setting, apparently, but the first 10 minutes I was struggling because it's quite chattery now, but it never used to be in the settings I used. But it's good because now I'm getting used to it. The signals stand out better, if that makes sense. I know what I'm trying to say. So I've just found this, which is a cracker of a bullet. You can see now the weight of that alone. I mean, that's just the head of the bullet. So is that a 50 cal? Is that a 50 caliber bullet? No, 50 cal is probably bigger than that, but I'd imagine, and that's not just out a rifle, that's out some kind of general purpose machine gun, or even some kind of, I was going to say sky vehicles. Eddie will go off his nut. What do you call them? Plane? Some kind of armoured sky vehicle. That would have came from. And I also found this. Now I think it might be a washer, but just see the way there's no thread in the middle. I know you get a clean up, but it does look old. It could be an old ring. If it is an old ring, it's a child's ring or a woman's pinky ring, because that's quite small. But just the shape, it's making me thinking ring, not the circular, but you know how it's just, I don't know the wording for it, but it looks ring shaped to me. Probably some kind of old washer, but I like it nonetheless. And this wee chunk of lead that I think's coming off some kind of lead mountain or even a lead toy or something. Who knows? Just guessing. But Eddie's away out the other side of the field. We're in a field here that's got these beets in it. Hold on, I can never remember the name of them. They're not sugar beets. But see these here? See one of them? So they feed them to cows, right? And basically they call them candy for cows. They love them, they're like crack, they go nuts for them. And see if you ever get a bottle of milk and then you know that wee bit of fat that sits on the bottom? That's what creates them. Some beets, I'll get back to you, I'll need to Google that. But yeah, fascinating. First coin of the day, still in the clod. So we'll get that out. Oh, can tell straight away it's going to be fried, can't we? It's fried as a fritter. Oh, there we are, and we'll see the dirt coming off. I don't think we're going to have any detail on this at all, because especially if it was a copper coin, then being in the ground for so long, and obviously all the chemicals that farms will use to fertilise, they eventually eat away. I might have some kind of detail, I don't think so. Oh. They might have a wee bit of detail, and if anyone can see on the detail on it, it'll be Steady Eddie. And if he can't see detail, I'm sure he'll get his calipers onto it. A good old caliper walloper Eddie. But, you know, I think we might be able to get, 1 penny. I can see the word penny there. Don't know if you guys can. But, oh good, a coin. Now, I'll get it cleaned up. Eddie's got that wee toothbrush thing. I'm only coming like one step at a time, and I'm getting signal after signal, which tells me I don't think this field has ever been done, and if it has, it's not been done a lot. I've come right into the middle of the crop where there's a big line where they've harvested it, so it's right in the centre of the crop. Eddie's doing round the kind of fence line just now, but I genuinely think we're onto something here. Watch this, now I've said that, it'll be tin cans all day, but hey, I'm finding stuff. It's old, it's at least 100 years in that one, but that's what it's all about. It's finding stuff. It's not always just about the value. Who dropped it? Were they in trouble because they went home without their wage? But I think that'll clean up and we'll be able to get some. I think we'll be able to get a date off that. Excellent, on to the next one. Here we are, got myself a nice button. There's the nubbin on the back. Here we go. I don't know, put in your comments, is this a tomback? Or is it a livery button or a livery button, which would usually have the farm logo for the staff to wear on their buttons. But this is another, like, I'm just taking one step and then I'm getting signals. I think this field's rich with history. But yeah, an old button there. It'd been one of the farm hands out working the fields, I'd imagine. Here we are. It's a find. I've just got a good feeling about this field. Me again. So I've just found this. Now, I feel like I've found something like this similar before, and I found out where it was now. I've forgotten. So here we can go. It's almost like, well, the best way I can. In a plane, we're right beside the airport. But it looks like, you ever seen a bong? It goes in and they put your. No, it's not one of them. But any idea? Let us know, guys. Let's see if Eddie can have a guess. I'll need to go and see him. Get him into this video. He's away over there. I'll go and find him. There we are, another find. But like I said, it's like every foot. I'm not digging everything because they're getting a lot of iron signals as well. But I'm getting so many signals in this bit, so I genuinely think it's untouched, which is exciting. There we go.
My wee button, which I think has got writing on it.
There's Eddie's button.
Hey, my button. So far, end of the day.
That's a nice wee button.
Which,
You need to go into the button book.
Yeah, but it's got some writing around the outside, which I can't read at the moment. But
oh, aye. Happy days.
But the fact it's a small button with writing, oh, that's a good chunk
it's a big
of
chunky bit of
diamond.
Glass. I know. See, when I saw it, I was like, but it's really thick.
Could be off a windscreen or something of an aircraft.
Aye, could well be. Could well be.
Two segment of the locations.
But I generally don't think this field's ever been touched, mate.
That's good.
It's got every step I'm taking,
I'm
especially in the
getting
middle
huge
there.
number of signals, although they're 90% iron and a lot of them are disappearing. Yeah. But the detector's clearly working okay and picking up stuff like that.
I think there's loads to be found here.
Yep, agreed. I think you're right.
As long as that farmer keeps that gate locked and
yes.
only we know the code.
Let's keep the code secret.
Keep the code secret. I won't tell anyone it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, don't. For God's sake, don't tell them that.
I think it's a valve tap. But then again, I don't know what that would attach. It's flush. But it's definitely some kind of wee tap. The tap of something anyway. Here we are. Just a couple of feet again. We're just finding stuff everywhere. This is amazing. Here we go. Great stuff. I thought I had my first bit of silver in a long time. Detector was saying silver. The number was saying silver. The sound was saying silver. Milk bottle top. But honestly, you just imagine, if you've not done this before, the sun's beating down in the hole and you just see this shimmer, this shine of silver. Milk bottle top. But there's stuff. What the feck is that in that tree? Hold on, see if I can close. What kind of bird's that? Hold on, is that a bird of prey? Right, wait till I zoom in on this tree. Whoa, what is that? What the hell's that? I'm gonna see if I can get closer. I've ditched my detector because I want to try and get close to see what kind of bird this is. I'm scared of birds, especially seagulls, but birds of prey fascinate me. Right, see if I can get closer. Whoa, what is that? I'm going to try and get a wee bit closer. Oh my god, it gets bigger and bigger the closer you get to it. What? Hopefully it'll not come for me. Whoa, that's massive. Oh, it's looking at me. Whoa. What a beauty. Does anyone know what that is? Is that a kestrel? It looks a bit big for a kestrel. It's definitely looking for its lunch though. Wow. Oh, it's away, it's away. Where's it going? Can you see it? The sun's in my eyes, I don't even know if I'm filming it. Oh, it's away up another tree now. Oh, look. That was massive. I'm going to take the hint though, because it flew for that one, doing it that one, so I'm going to keep it this way. See, it's not just a metal detecting channel, it's nature. I'm like the Scottish Attenborough. Right there is a big bastard bird. I'm going to try and get closer again. Look at it. Sorry about the wind, I've just found a coin, right? But you'll not be able to see it properly, I'll do a different angle of it, but it's got a marking on it. See that? I think there's a crown right in the centre, like a small crown, top of the centre. Yeah, I'll see if I can do like a wee zoom. There we go. Can anyone see anything off that? I thought it was a button at first just because of the pattern on the front, but it's no. There's no nubbin at the back, no feeling of any nubbin ever existing there, so I'm really intrigued with this. Can't wait to show Eddie this one. Interesting. Answers on a postcard, but I'm telling you, this field is untouched. Oh, I'm enjoying this. I'll let it stay out all day. Now Steady's getting on. Oh aye, that bird flew away. I don't know what it was. It was big. I'm going to live dig this one. You can't even see the hole. I can't get my phone angled properly. But this is a weird one. I'm getting like a 55 jumping up to a 90, back down to 55. Usually if it jumps back down, it's usually scrap. But usually it would jump back down to a lower number. So just out of curiosity, it's probably going to be crap, but I'll give it a dig anyway and see how we're looking. You can't see the hole, but I promise you it's there. My camera works not the best. So now I'm just getting a... See, it's jumping from 90 to 84 to 75. So it's in the high numbers, but I don't know, I'm still getting used to the new noises of these new settings. But getting the hang of it, I think. Right. We're out. Now it's jumped right down to an iron, a 6. So we're gonna have, I think we're gonna have some kind of nail or something here. Just talk amongst yourselves. Oh, where is it? I don't even know why I'm looking for it because it's going to be scrap, but... Oh, come on. Where'd it go? Every time I do a live dig, this happens, doesn't it? Every time. Where's it going? Don't know if that's my phone that's picking up. Nope. Seen it's right there, but nope. It's jumped right down to a 6 anyway, so what a waste of time. An old buckle. It's off a strap, so I reckon that's off a horse's strap. Oh, dropped it. So that's when the horses would have been used back in the day to plough the fields. It was horses before tractors, and oxen before horses, and before that, probably T-Rexes. So there we go. Lovely. It'll be at least 100 years in that, and that would have been on at the horse's strap to either tighten the harness or something else horsey. Here we go. Lovely. But this field, it giveth. It giveth. Right, this thing I'm about to show you, I've no idea what it is. I've just got a feeling it's really, really, really old. I don't know if you can see that. Look at that. Anyone get any ideas? I'm clueless. At first I thought it was like some kind of zip, but just think, but that's man-made. You can just tell by how crudely it's done. I'm really intrigued by that. I feel like I'm holding something very, very old in my hands right now. I could be wrong, might be junk, but I've just got a sneaky feeling. Just how crudely it's carved, made, whatever. Whoa, I'm going to show Eddie that one. We're nearly done, only got about 20 minutes left. Eddie's down that way, heading that way, I'm heading that way, and we're going to meet in the middle. And then go home. Interesting. I've really enjoyed today. It's been good fun. Here he is all the way over there. So I just dug that hole, lifted the thing out of the hole, dropped it and ran as far as I could. I've been away for about 5 minutes. I thought I'd dug up a landmine. Look at this. Look at that. I picked up and went, oh, that'll... And then I was, shit. But I think... I shouldn't really be kicking it, but I think that's part of like a trailer tyre. I hope. Anyway. If you can see it, but I've got the fright of my life. If anyone's going to dig a landmine, it'll be me. Well, we've had a lovely day. You enjoyed it?
Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Good few hours. We were out, lovely weather, but no treasure today. But we'll go and get the coins cleaned up and the other stuff, and that wee thing that I found that I think is really old. But I'll get back to you at the end because I always get in trouble for not going over all that stuff. So I will. I can't see, the sun's in my eyes. So anyway, good day all round, and it's fodder beet, the stuff I was talking about, the crack for cows.
A great name, fodder beet.
Fodder beet.
Sounds like a politician.
It does. Cannon fodder. I think that's good. Fodder, the same type of word.
Well, it depends what the use of the word fodder is in front of beet. Could be the same, in other words, sacrificial, you know.
Aye, yeah. Because you get your sugar beet. That's the good stuff, and then you get your fodder beet.
Yeah.
Alright, well anyway, I'll stop talking rubbish, and we'll see you all the next time at the Daft Detectorist. I'll see you all in a minute when I'm showing you my stuff that I've cleaned up, if I remember. If not, haha. Hey, I'm home, so just do a recap, because I know you love a recap. So I've got my thing, that I don't know what it is. A thing off a thing. I've got my weird coin. See that? Nothing on Google Lens coming up for that one, so I need to stick that online. I think a wee tractor key, I think, something like that. There's some weight to that. I also found these. A couple of, what I think, Spitfire rounds. Were right next to the airport, so that would make sense. There's been a lot of folk trying to attack that during the war. So, a couple of them, and then we've got a lovely bullet head. Honestly, the weight of that, it pretty much weighs the same as the tractor key. There we go. What else? So, got a big bowl of stuff, get a big lump of chunk of something, and then we've got. Oh, I found another coin. I need to wash that up. I don't think there's any detail on that one. And my buckle, and what else? Bits of lead, stuff like that. Why? And this thing. This thing here. So if you know what anything else is, oh, I've not showed you this. I found this the other day in another field. Look at that. Little pendant. Now, would you say that's Edwardian? Victorian? Tudor? None of them. Aye, I forgot about that. I found that the other day. It wasn't out for long. Oh, and then this, which I genuinely, I'm starting to believe that's a ring. So, a child's ring probably, or a woman's pinky. Only goes there in me. But if it's from centuries ago, people were smaller, weren't they? I think. And there we go. So it's been a good day. I've really enjoyed myself. Going to give myself a bath now, and then wash this stuff up. I'll wash this stuff then, have a bath. But I've enjoyed it. Sorry we haven't had a video out in ages. We're going to try and do as many as we can now that my pantomime's over and the weather hopefully will start to turn a wee bit for the better. And we'll see you all again soon.